Hey guys, welcome to Vlogmas day 15. Yes, day 15, and it's the afternoon actually. And for some strange reason, I just felt like having a little bit of tea, which is weird and strange. So I'm just having some green tea and, of course, my Jamaican crackers. Let me show you my Jamaican crackers, you guys. If you're not Jamaican, let me show you how our Jamaican crackers look. Alright, this is how it looks. Jamaica's favorite water crackers, fat-free, and the brand is Excelsior. If you guys ever had communion where the bread is, or the crackers is somewhat tasting unleavened, I think our crackers taste similar to the communion crackers that they eat, because it has really no salt, no sugar, no nothing. So this is what we have. Usually if you're Jamaican and you're having this, it's because you're super hungry and you have nothing else on hand to eat, or you're gassy and it helps to break the gas. Yeah, I'm just dropping some knowledge on you about about our Jamaican people and the things that we draw for as our remedy. Yes, so this is our gas alleviator, water crackers and tea. Oh, I found this at my local farmers market. Yeah, coconut butter. It is amazing. It tastes somewhat like a coconut jam, or something of that nature. It's not so much like a butter to me, but it is amazing. So I have this with the crackers and the tea, and I don't put sugar in the tea just because with the jam and the crackers, the sweetness from this is good to go. So yeah, that's my lunch. This is a famous crackers jar, and because the crackers is so large, if you don't eat it fast enough, it tend to get stale, pretty quickly, especially if you don't put it in an airtight plastic bag or container. So I decided I was using this as my crackers jar because it's pretty airtight. Yes. So this is my crackers jar. I just actually erased it because it got smudged. So I'm gonna write it on again. So yeah, crackers jar. Oh, and since I had a label on this, and for some reason I never did write what the container was for, because I was kind of toying with the idea of either using the container, this jar, for my cornmeal as opposed to the tea, but then I'm thinking that I'm gonna stick with using it for the tea because I like the idea of being able to see what's actually in the jar. It's not the easiest thing to get your hand all the way down in. It's fine for me, but for like my husband whose hand is probably, well, definitely bigger, it might be a struggle or a challenge to get the tea out if it's not necessarily at the top. But yeah, I like the idea that you can actually see where what is, so that you can get to it as opposed to putting it into a solid jar. So for now, let's stick with this jar for the tea. And it actually has pieces of shredded coconut in the jam. That's why I love it so much. It tastes nice and it actually has real coconut in there. So it's a keeper, a keeper. Trying to muster up the strength and the courage to clean the fridge. Two things I don't really necessarily like to do by way of housework. One, I don't like scouring the bathroom. It's not my favorite thing to do. To scour the tub and clean the whole sink and the bathroom, that's not my favorite housework. Likewise, cleaning the fridge. So I have to mentally prepare myself to do it, and I want to do it, and I need to do it. But I don't want to do it. This is the scouring pad that comes in the kit, and it pretty much helps you to clean the stove top, the glass top, without too much elbow grease. It's pretty effective. Then with a damp paper towel, then I just go and wipe it off, get rid of all of the product. Ew. Yeah, and I just use the scraper to remove any stubborn soils or residue. You know, I always try to keep my microwave clean. I at least clean it every 2 to 3 days. I don't necessarily clean it after every use. That's just ridiculous, but try to clean it as often as I can. Just because, not only because I don't want it to get dirty, but I just always like to wipe it so that it doesn't retain any of that food odor on a long-term basis. So that's my trick to keeping it pretty much clean. So when it's time to really clean it, there's pretty much not much to clean because there is no stains. And I always try to use the cover, the microwave cover, and so that prevent the food from, you know, going all over the place when you're warming up stuff. So what I usually do is use a regular Windex glass cleaner to clean the glass area of the microwave. For the stainless steel areas of the microwave, now I use the same stainless steel cleaner and polish, yes, from the same brand that I use the stovetop cleaner from. I think it's Wyman something. I don't know the correct pronunciation, but that's what I use. Just spray a little and wipe. So I had to tell you guys this joke. So how about the whole time after I'm done cleaning the microwave and replacing the glass insert here in the middle, it just wasn't balancing. It was just toggling and not being as sturdy as it's supposed to be. And I'm like, what is different? What is wrong? I turn it left, right, center, up, down, side to side. How about I just saw this? I forgot to put this part on. I'm weak. No, I cannot. So I forgot to put that part on, so it would not balance for anything. It wouldn't balance at all. You have to fix it so that it drop right into the grooves. Yeah, see now? Sure. Ah, boy. Yeah, so microwave done. And now for the biggest part of the job, the refrigerator. Yeah, the refrigerator. Anyway, I have to do it. Somebody got to do it. Has to do it. I guess I put multiple baking soda in the fridge just to deodorize it and to keep it fresh. You guys see exactly why I hate cleaning the fridge? It's not the simplest task to remove every single piece of the items from the fridge. Wipe them down and have to put them back. Yeah. So, yeah. Pre-cleaning. That's how it's looking. Yeah. So time to get into it now. We could get into it now. We could get into it. By the way, am I the only one who wasn't aware that they actually sold pieces of jersey type t-shirt material for cleaning? I don't know if they're made for household use or for household cleaning, or they're used for painters and contractors and people like that, because I saw my husband with them. He bought them to use when he was painting, and I've been using them ever since. But this is amazing because I always try to find old t-shirts to cut up, because I actually like, cleaning with this type of fabric. So I always try to get Joshua's old t-shirts or his old t-shirts. Not so much mine, because I don't keep old clothes. Joke. Yeah, but any old t-shirt that I can find, I would try to cut them up to clean with. So once I discovered this, I'm like, are you serious? This has been around the whole entire time and I was not aware. Anyway, so I'm using this along with a little bit of bleach, and this is damp. A little bit of bleach. I'm just gonna use it to wipe it down again after using the Lysol. Wipe it down one time, then I'm going to be wiping it down with plain water and a tad bit of bleach, just because yeah, that's what I like to use, and that's what I like to do. Everybody does things differently. Everybody has their own method and their own products that they use, and there's no right and there's no wrong. It's just a matter of preference. So this is what I do. For the final wipe down, I just use regular paper towel, dry paper towel, just because I don't want to leave inside of the refrigerator wet. I prefer to, leave it in a dry state when I'm done. So that's what I'm doing, wiping it with the paper towel. And it's done, you guys. It is done. Matter of fact, the fridge portion is done. Don't even talk about the freezer. But the freezer, I'm not sure I'm going to be doing today. Even if I do, I'm going to be doing it off camera, because it's just a lot of bending down and getting up because the freezer is at the bottom. So I'm just happy that the fridge is done. And now all I have to do is wipe down all of the the bottles and containers and stuff and just pack them back, and I'm done. Singing, oh, my God did not fail. Singing, oh, it's a story I'll tell. So I have a serious question. Is it me alone or us alone who does this? You go to the store, the restaurant, the fast food place, wherever you go, and you get a ton load of
Not
sauces.
a ton load, it's just couple.
Ton load. It's called hyperbole. Okay? So you get
Hyperb nothing.
you get a ton load of sauces. All of these were already put in the bottle. And instead of throwing them away or using them one by one, you actually put them in a bottle. Yeah, and use them, utilize them. Is that being cheap? Is that being ghetto? Or is it being smart?
That's what it is. Frugal.
What is it?
It's being smart. This is one whole cup of barbecue sauce.
Yeah, let us know. So all of this was a little ketchup that was in the bottle, and everything else.
I'm making a homemade barbecue sauce. Can you put out my barbecue sauce?
Everything
please?
else is sauce.
And stop vlogging my thing. Put it down, please. Thank you. Let me shake it up.
So yeah, I think it's smart. I don't think it is cheap or it's frugal or. All right.
Barbecue sauce.
Look how much come out of it, man. And we still have more. Yeah.
I'm all scrape out, nothing. Let me throw it and stop. I'm scraping it out with my spatula. You think me an idiot?
Nice. No peoples. Yeah. Do not waste. Waste not.
Wants not.
Amen. Okay guys, so that's it for my very first ever clean with me video. Thank you guys for keeping me company while I got through this. yeah, remember to keep watching for the Vlogmas and for my regular videos. And remember to like, rate, subscribe, share, and comment and pray. And of course, after a full-on cleaning, you have to light some candles just to relax and set the tone and enjoy your clean space. Yeah. All right. So we will talk. Take care. Bye-bye then.